Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are doing great, perfect, and fine. So, let's start today's class, chapter 2, addition and subtraction with regrouping. So, today we are going to start some addition problem with regrouping. So, first we will see how we can do addition with the help of regrouping, and then we go to questions related to story sum, or we can say word problem. So here in 3-digit addition, when we add numbers in tens column, the sum may be 2-digit number. Like in the addition of 2-digit number, here also we carry over to the next column. For example, here we have one number 356, and then we have next number 165. So we always start addition from which place? We always start addition from ones place. At ones place, I can see I have 6 and 5. So when I add 6 and 5, I have to keep bigger number in mind and smaller one on fingers. Okay, so I'm keeping bigger number in mind and smaller one on finger. So 6 plus 5 is what? 6 plus 5 is 11, and 11 is 2-digit number. 11 is 2-digit number. So thus we carry over 1 to the next column and once place 1 in the answer. This is how we can write. We have already written over here ones in the ones column, and next one which is at the tens place over the 5. Now at tens place I can see I have 3 digits 6, 5 and 1. So when I add 3 digits, first I have to add smaller numbers 5 and 1. 5 and 1 is 6. Now we add 6 and the last 6. So 6 plus 6 is 12. Again we have 2-digit number. So we cannot write that 2-digit number directly in the answer. We always write ones place digit in answer. So in 12, ones place digit is 2. So I'll write 2 over here, and we then carry over 1 to the next hundreds column like this. Now at hundreds place I can see I have 3 numbers 3, 1 and 1. So 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. So at hundreds place I will write here 5. So therefore the answer is 356 plus 165 is equal to 521. Now let's see addition with regrouping. So addition with regrouping, here we have 426 and then we have 146. So how many columns of hundreds we have here? 4. How many columns of tens, or I can say how many rods of tens we have? 2. And then we have 6 ones. In the next number I have 100. Then we have 4 rods of tens. Then we have 6 ones. So how we can do addition? First we add ones place. So at ones place we just add all the ones which make 10. So I am adding like this. So after making them, I can see here I can make, after adding all the ones, how many times? 10. We can make one rod of 10. So when I add 426 and 146, I can see over here 6 plus 6 is what? 12. 6 plus 6 is what? 12. So I cannot write 12 directly in the answer. I will write only ones place digit. So ones place digit is 2, right? So ones place digit is 2. So I'll write 2 in the answer, and 1 I'll give to carry over to next higher place, that is tens place. So at tens place now we have 3 digits 2, 1 and 4. So what we will do? We first add 2 smaller numbers 2 and 1. 2 and 1 is 3. So 3 plus 4, because 4 left. 3 plus 4 is what? 3 plus 4 is 7. Now at hundreds place we have only 2 digits 4 and 1. So add 4 and 1. 4 and 1 is 5. So answer is 572. Now let's go to next. Again we have to add 186 and 400 147. This time we are adding with blocks. So 186, in 186 we have one block. In 400, one block of 100, 8 block of tens, and 6 blocks of ones. In 447 we have 4 blocks of hundreds, 4 blocks of 4 rods of tens, and 7 ones. So we are start adding from ones place. At ones place we first add 10 ones. So when we add 10 ones, how many ones left over here? 3. So we keep those 3 ones in the ones place only, and then we whatever the answer we got after adding those ones, we just make a rod in the tens place. So after adding those ones, we can make one rod of 10. Then that means I'll make that rod in the tens place, like I have made over here. So after making that those after making one rod, after I will add 10 rods of 10. So after adding 10 rods of 10s, I can make one block of 100, and then one block of 100 I will make in the next hundreds column, so that those 10 rods can be removed from the tens column. So after removing those 10 rods, only 3 10 rods will be here. So I'll make only those 3 10 rods in the tens column, and then I will add that 100 that I have made from the tens column in the hundreds column. So now in the hundreds column I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 rods of 10, 6 rods of hundreds. So this is how I can add these with the help of blocks. Now let's start adding with the help of numbers. So for 186 and 447. So in 186 at ones place I have 6. In 447 at ones place I have 7. So 6 plus 7 is what? We are doing the calculation at ones place. So 6 plus 7 is what? 6 plus 7 is 13. So I'll keep 3 at ones place and 1 at the tens place. So at tens place I can very well see that I have 8, 4 and 1. So first I add smaller numbers, 4 and 1. 4 plus 1 is 5, and 8 already 8 left, so I'll add 5 and 8 now. So 5 and 8 is what? 5 and 8 is 13. So I want to write here 13 as it is. I'll write only 3 because in 13 one's place digit is 3. So I'll write an answer 3 only, and 1 will go to next place, next higher place as a carry. Now at hundreds place I can see I have 3 digits, 1, 1 and 4. So first I add 1 and 1. 1 and 1 is 2. So 1 plus 1, 2. Now 2 plus 4 is what? 6. So answer is 633. Now similarly we can add 3 numbers also. For example 127, 258 and 29. We have to add these 3 numbers. So what we will do, at ones place we start calculation. At ones place I can see I have 9, I have 8 and 7. So first we add 9 and 8. Why? Because 9 is big one and 8 is smaller to 9 and 7 is the smallest. So first we add 9 and 8. So when we add 9 and 8, answer is what? Answer is 17. Now we add 17 and 7. Okay, now we add 17 and 7. So 17 and 7 is what? 24. So we cannot write 24. We can only write ones place digit, that is 4 in the answer, and 2 will go to next higher place, that is tens place as a carry. Now we have 2 at tens place, we have 2 as a carry, and 2 and 5 and 2. So we have to add all the 4 numbers. So we start adding 2 and 2 first. So 2 plus 2 is 4. Now we have one more 2. So we add that one more 2 in 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. Now we add 6 and 5 because 5 left. So we add 6 and 5. 6 and 5 is what? 11. Now we want to write that 11 in the answer statement. We only write ones place 1. So we write 1 in the answer statement, and the next one will be in carry. So now at hundreds place I can see I have 3 digits. 1, 1 and 2. 1 as a carry, and next one already there, and 2 already there as a question. So 1 plus 1 is what? 2. Now 2 plus 2 is what? 4. So we will write 4 in the answer. So we add 3 or more numbers in the same way that we add 2 numbers. So this is how we can add these 3 numbers, and the answer is 414. Now we have to do these questions in the textbook. These questions are on page number 35. So complete these questions. Now I am going to explain about word problems. So we have already done this activity of word problem, in which we have written some words which are related to word problem. Like whenever we whenever we see those type of words, for example, sum in the question, whenever we see total in the question, whenever we see all together in the question, that means we have to do addition, not subtraction. Okay, so let's go to question number 1. Question number 1 is saying Janet had 168 chocolate biscuits. She baked 45 more. How many chocolate biscuits did she have now? So Janet had how many chocolate biscuits? We will write Janet had chocolate biscuits is equal to 168. Now she baked how many more biscuits? So we can write she baked more biscuits is equal to 45. Now we have to find out how many chocolate biscuits she have now. So what we do? We have to find out total number of biscuits, means we add the biscuits that she had already, and now we add biscuit that she baked more. So we add those two numbers. So we add 168 and 45. Now you all can add these two numbers and tell me your answer by yourself, and make sure in the word problem you will write the statements, because statements are very important for the story sum or for the word problems. So in the last, how we can write the statement? We can write, as we are just finding out total numbers, so we can write total biscuit she have now is equal to 213. Similarly, these are the questions for the homework. So you have to do these questions by yourself, and please share your work with me. And if you stuck somewhere, kindly let me know. So let's start the moral values related to subtractions. So suppose your dad gave you 5 ice creams and told you not to eat all the ice creams by yourself, because it's not good for health that we eat all the 5 ice creams. So what do? You share your ice creams with your friends. In this way you are doing subtraction. So what you are doing, suppose you are giving 2 ice cream to your friend, that means 3 ice creams are now with you and 2 with your friend. So what you are doing subtraction in this, and you are also gaining the habit of sharing. So subtraction is what? Subtraction in the similar form we can use subtraction for sharing our things with others. So thank you for the day. I hope you understand this topic, and let me know if you stuck somewhere. I will help you out. Thank you.